With an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Horned Frogs will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's good as he throws it. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. A penalty backs him up, first and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Rios. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. he'll just throw that one away to avoid a bit of a sack. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tulane. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. With three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This is a treat today, an early top 10 matchup. Both these teams thinking national championship down the line, trying to make a strong case today. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. A first down pass attempt. Backfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That's caught. It's Butler. Here he goes. Inside the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punting on the field on 1st down. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver...
Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offense's sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He was brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Savage. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Muscles past the defender. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Number 91, set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's when their field position to start the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Fighting off the defender. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Welch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first. Here comes the tempo.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Big throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It is incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. The misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep. It's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hornets offense takes the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the 1st half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the 1st half already.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Green Wave. This quarterback on fire today. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Welch. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Nice grab. It's Cooper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. In the clear at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Running a quarterback sneak here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. Only second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Neal. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. An inside field now from the shotgun. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking right, this one caught. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He'll hand it off. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, They hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Coming up, fourth down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They're going to run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
him short. They'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back.
What a play by this defense. It sprung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Gordon. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tulane. Are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Tulane 42, TCU 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
With the catch, it's Cooper. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down.